In the heart of London, on a misty autumn morning, Emma Watson found herself standing at the edge of a cliff, overlooking the vast ocean waves crashing against the rocks below. It wasn't a literal cliff she stood on, but a metaphorical one. She had conquered many battles before. The Hermione Granger role that transformed her into a global sensation, her education at Brown University, and her work as a UN Women Goodwill Ambassador. Yet today, she felt a new kind of uncertainty, as if she were standing at the brink of a new chapter, one she hadn't yet dared to write. Since her days as Hermione, Emma had immersed herself in activism, advocating for gender equality and speaking out against injustices. She was proud of what she had achieved. But as she looked out over the horizon, she realized there was still a part of her story untold. One day, she received a letter from a young girl named Yael, living in a small town in Israel. The letter was handwritten, full of admiration and hope. Yael had seen Emma's speeches and interviews and had learned about her work for women's rights. "You have given me hope," the letter read. "In my town, it's not common for girls to continue their education, but I want to learn. I want to become a teacher and help other girls like me." Emma read the letter twice. It struck a chord deep within her. Yael's words reminded her of the young girl she once was, determined, inquisitive, and eager to make a difference. Emma felt a sense of responsibility, as if fate had connected them for a reason. Without hesitation, Emma decided to travel to Israel. Her friends and family were surprised. "It's a complex place," they cautioned. But Emma was resolute. She wanted to meet Yael and the girls like her who were fighting for their right to education. She believed that this was the unwritten chapter she had been searching for. Arriving in Yael's town, Emma was greeted with both curiosity and skepticism. The locals had never seen someone like her before, a celebrity who had left the glitz and glamour of Hollywood to visit their humble home. But Emma wasn't there as a celebrity. She was there as an advocate, a friend, and a fellow human being who believed in the power of education. She spent weeks in the town, teaching English classes, sharing stories of women's empowerment, and listening to the struggles and dreams of the young girls. She spoke with community leaders, negotiating and pleading for the girls' right to learn. It wasn't easy. Many were resistant, bound by tradition and long-standing cultural beliefs. But Emma's patience and sincerity won them over. One day, standing in a makeshift classroom, Emma handed a stack of books to Yael. The girl's eyes shone with gratitude and excitement. "You have the power to change the world, Yael," Emma told her. "Education is your magic wand." As Emma prepared to leave the town, she looked back at the children waving goodbye. Yael was at the front, holding her book tightly to her chest. It was a sight Emma would never forget. She realized that this was what she had been searching for. Not fame, not recognition, but the quiet, profound joy of making a real difference in someone's life. Back in London, Emma sat at her desk, a blank notebook in front of her. For the first time in years, she felt no fear in the face of the empty page. She picked up her pen and began to write. This chapter, she thought, is for the girls like Yael, who dare to dream even when the world tells them not to. Epilogue. The story of Emma Watson and Yael spread like wildfire. It inspired many others to contribute to the cause of girls' education. Emma launched a global initiative, Books of Hope, aiming to provide educational resources to underprivileged girls around the world. Yael, too, went on to become a teacher, fulfilling her dream and continuing the ripple effect of hope that Emma had sparked. And so, Emma Watson's story became a beacon of light, not just the tale of a Hollywood star, but of a woman who chose to use her voice to write new chapters in the lives of others.